What is going on, goers, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Thank you all so much for joining in, and as you guys can see, I am playing some Dauntless right now. I'm going to be giving you guys a complete starter guide on the game Dauntless. And if you guys don't already know, I'm going to fill you guys in on what Dauntless is all about. Dauntless is somewhat of an RPG game that you're able to fight things called Behemoths, or pretty much monsters. You fight these Behemoths, and when you fight them, they drop parts and other materials that you may need. Now, these materials allow you to craft items in the game, like armor and weapons, but we will be getting into that very soon. The first thing that we are going to talk about, though, for this guide is how the game starts, because guess what? This is a starter guide. At the beginning of this game, you guys are going to be greeted with a character customization. This character customization goes pretty in depth for the face and the head, but it doesn't really cater to the body. But either way, I hope that, you know, they do bring it in a little bit more body customization. I would like that. I would like to see that incorporated for more creative and unique characters that people will have. But guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't take too much time customizing your character right away, because you can customize your character whenever you want to in-game. Once you finish creating your character, you will get a loading screen. After that loading screen, you have a little bit of a cutscene, and then with that cutscene, they are actually going to drop you onto an island with a behemoth. I do not have video of this, but it will happen. You will get dropped onto an island with a behemoth, and when you get dropped onto that island with that behemoth, you will have to fight it. It will show you the ways of the combat. Now, when you get into this first behemoth fight, I would urge you to really figure out the movement. The movement in this game is kind of crazy. You can dodge, you can attack, you can do stronger attacks, weaker attacks. There's a Q attack for all of the weapons, and there is a lantern you can use. The lantern gives you shield, depending on what kind of lantern you have, that is. But the first lantern you get gives you shield, so you want to learn how to use that, and you want to continue to use that at all times. It's going to be one of your best friends. But after you beat that behemoth, you then will be transported to Ramsgate, which Ramsgate is the main city or town for this game. It's pretty nice. It's pretty chill. And yes, I'm pretty sure that the name Ramsgate comes from all the random rams that are around the map. As you can see, there's one right here, and there's one right here, and there's 3 of them on this cliff here. So yes, that is how Ramsgate got its name. But that's not important, guys. What's important is what you need for this game and how to start it off on the right foot. One of the first things that you should do in this game is first familiarize yourself with Ramsgate so you know where all of the NPCs are. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of rundown of all the NPCs and what they do, just so you guys know what is what and where to go. So this right here is Zelia the Far Slayer. I actually don't know what she does yet. She just says greetings, Slayer, and I don't know what else she does. So I'll let you guys know what she does once I figure that out. This guy over here with all the wares around him, all the weapons and all of the armor, this is my man Gregorio. He is the guy you come to accept your rewards for the hunt pass. If you don't know what the hunt pass is, you can look it up. It's in the game. It tells you about it a lot. It's pretty much just a battle pass like in Fortnite. But yes, Gregorio is where you pick up those rewards. And then we got my man Marcus Boyer over here, or I don't even know if that's how you say his last name, but you've seen this guy in the beginning cutscene. He actually allows you to craft tonics, and these tonics allow you to have a little bit of buffs while you're in a hunt. One tonic here reduces damage taken by 45% for the next 3 hits. One of them grants 10% to 30% increased attack speed based on health missing for 60 seconds. And these other 2 you get a little bit later down the line, but it grants more damage dealt, and it gives you more stamina. I'm not going to get too much into the tonics, though. That could probably be its own video, to be honest. And then we have Caitlin, or Caterin. I don't know how to say her name, but it's fine. She is probably one of the... She and one other NPC are your 2 main quest NPCs. The quests that she give you are going to allow you to progress more and more into the game, just like Dr. Priani, which we are going to be talking to very soon. And then over here is the middleman. The middleman allows you to fuse cells. I'm not really gonna get into cells right now. There's a lot to do with cells. Again, that could probably be its own video, to be honest. But they're kind of just like buffs and debuffs for your weapons and armor. As you go up here, there is a gunsmith in this game. Yes, you can have guns. The guns you don't get for a little while after you start the game, but you do get them relatively soon. You also can craft grenades, as you can see, but the repeaters are very good in this game. I'm not gonna lie. The gun is something you're definitely gonna want to look out for and probably upgrade when you do unlock it. Now, as we make our way to from the gunsmith to the main part of the town, you're going to want to stop at this doggo, and you're going to want to pet him, because he's a good doggo. Another fun thing that you guys should know is you can dance with the dogs. If you just jump on top of them, you can actually dance with the dogs. So if you ever want to have a dance party with your dogs, go ahead. And now we're making our way over to the main part of the town, and here is Dr. Priani, as I was talking about her before. She is another one of your main quest holders. This is where you're going to be able to progress a lot. You're always going to want to talk to her and always do her quests as soon as possible. She's going to be the one that gives you the majority of the behemoths that you unlock and other things such as that is important for progress. Now we're going to keep making our way into the main part of the town here. Right off to the right, as soon as you come up the stairs, is the guy, the man, the legend, the blacksmith. He gives you all your weapons, from swords to hammers to chain blades to axes to war pikes. He's got them all. And every single one of these weapons has their own unique abilities and movesets, which we will get into soon. But they all also have like small abilities like unique effects and conditioning. You can also upgrade them and create them. Like I said before, you have to use pieces that you get from hunting these behemoths to upgrade and to create these swords, war pikes, axes, hammers, and chain blades. And I'm not gonna lie, the chain blades are 100% my favorite so far in the game. I recommend them a lot. But now we're gonna keep going on. We're gonna check out Mrs. Armor over here. Well, I shouldn't call her Mrs. Armor, I guess, but Moira. I don't know how to say that last name, but Moira. She crafts all of your armor, and once again, all of the armor has different attributes and different pros and cons. Well, I guess there's not really any cons to armor unless you have the wrong resistance for the behemoth that you're trying to fight. But either way, Moira is going to be your go-to armor girl. Lots of armor that I have unlocked so far. Once again, you guys unlock armor by hunting a behemoth, but you only unlock weapons by killing the behemoth. So if you get a new behemoth and you go hunt it right away, you will instantly unlock the armor right away. You have to beat it to unlock the weapon for the behemoth. And now we're going to keep making our way downtown here, and this is going to be the last NPC that really matters in the game right now. His name is Arcandrew. He is a man of his word, and he's definitely a gentleman, that's for sure. But he gives you new lanterns, and I'm not going to lie, the first lantern that you get is going to be one of the better ones that you have for a little while. I mean, once again, every single lantern has its own ability. As you can see right here, the Skarn grants 250 hit points shield for 6 seconds, and if you hold it down, it surrounds the Slayer in swirling stone that deals 900 terror damage to nearby enemies over 10 seconds. That's just an example. Once again, the lanterns could probably be a whole nother video on their own, but you're also going to see these weird canister things around the map. These things, I don't have any cores at the moment, but these core breakers are going to be somewhat like your loot boxes. You're going to use those to open cores, and cores are going to give you cells. Like I said, we're going to get into cells very soon here. But this one more thing that you're going to see around Ramsgate here are these hunter boards. Now, these hunter boards are pretty much just your map. This is where you go to fight and hunt all of the behemoths that you want to hunt. You know, whether you can fight them or not. You know, whether you want to fight them for the pieces that you need or quests that you need to do or whatever it may be, there's behemoths all day right here, all day. And as you can see, some of the behemoths have a golden exclamation point. That golden exclamation point is going to indicate that there is a quest that I can do for that behemoth. And as you can see in Ramsgate, there's also golden question marks and golden exclamation points. When there's a golden exclamation point, that means you're able to turn in a quest. When there is a question mark, that means you have a quest active. It's all pretty self-explanatory, you know, with the quests and everything. I'm sure you guys can all understand that. But we're going to get into some more of the meat of this game. So if you are on PC, I'm going to have to let you know something before you get too far into the game. I'm going to need you to press escape. I'm going to need you to go to your options. I'm going to need you to go to your keybinds, and I am going to need you to remap or rebind your jump, because for some reason, whatever reason it may be, they bound jump to the letter F on the keyboard. I've never seen that happen in a game before, ever. So if you're a PC player and you're playing Dauntless, definitely bound that back to spacebar. You're probably gonna want to. It just, I don't know why they had it at F. It was very weird. And then another thing, guys, when you go into your menu here, once again, for PC players, it's going to be escape. For controller players, like console players, I'm pretty sure it's going to be start. Don't quote me on that. But as you can see, you have your map here, so you can go on a hunt without even going to the hunt boards. You have your quest log, which will show every available quest that you have ongoing at the moment. And you also have hunt pass challenges that you can do. I don't have the hunt pass, so these challenges don't do anything for me, but if you have the hunt pass, you can get these done and upgrade that faster. And as you guys can see, there is a unique key to open these all up. Instead of just opening your menu up, you can actually open them up with just one hotkey. But we're going to keep it going here. Mastery is in the middle. Mastery is going to be the thing you're going to want to keep your eyes on. So the first thing in the mastery here is going to be all of your behemoths that you have unlocked. As you can see on the top row here, all of the ones I have unlocked, and even some that I don't have unlocked yet, unfortunately. But pretty much what you're looking at here is all of these objectives that you can complete. And when you do complete them, you do get rewards. As you can see, there's rewards right here for your Slayer levels. So the higher level you go, as you can see, the max level is 50 right now. You can get rewards for beating behemoths and getting their mastery up so far. I got my mastery at 8 so far. It only goes up to 50 once again. You can, for your axe, for your chain blades, for your hammer, repeaters, pikes, and swords, you have 20 mastery levels for them. And there's a little bit different for challenges and objectives. It's pretty much just using the items and weapons. Like you can see here, my chain blades are level 8. They are my main weapons right now. The repeaters are a good second, and my war pike, of course. All of these are pretty much just subject to opinion. All of them are very good. All of them have their own move sets, and all of them have their own attributes and things that they're able to do. So just choose which is best for you. Whichever one you like, use that until you can't use it anymore. But I do suggest you guys using and trying out every single weapon. It will be good for you, and you'll understand a little bit more. The next thing we're going to look at here is the loadout. The loadout's also pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to start up in the top right, or top left here. Sorry, I don't know my rights and lefts, I guess. But you're going to see your weapon here. As you can see, I have my ember blades on. You click on that again, and you're able to change it to whatever you want. As you can see, I can change it to any of these if I really wanted to. I'm going to keep the ember blades on, though. For every single weapon, you have a couple modifications that you can do to it as well. Right here, I have a cruel rift strike, which is my Q. If I press Q in game, I'll teleport forward through a behemoth, and I'll do damage if they're there. The other one I have was Reaper's Dance, which was just a way to get closer to a behemoth, and it was a way to damage them if you were already too close to them. Once again, I'm not going to get too much into these and explain them all, because once again, it could be their own video. The second thing here is going to be, I forgot what this one's called, but it's just another modification. I got the lightweight chain on, which 50% less stamina for dashing forward. And then there's also going to be cells that you can put on them. Once again, these cells are just all buffs that you can put onto your weapon. You can actually put 2 of them onto your main weapon. as you can see. And you can also do something called transmog. Transmog is going to allow you to keep the effects of a weapon, but change its appearance. So for example, if I wanted to keep the ember blades and keep the, you know, the fire buff, and if I wanted to keep the 10th hit quick succession deals 100 bonus part damage, if I wanted to keep that and change it to like maybe these ones right here, I could do that. But you have to have transmog balls, and I don't really know how to get transmog balls. You might have to buy them, but I already used the one that I got for free. But either way, it's just a way to change the appearance and not change the effects. The next thing we're going to get into is the armor. It's also pretty much the same thing. You click on it to change it. You can put a cell on. You can put one cell on each thing of armor. You can also make your helmet visible. You can make it always hidden. You can make it hidden in Ramsgate only. You can make it hidden on island only, or always visible once again. And you can even change the color of every piece of armor by going to your dyes. You can also once again transmog it. I have this helmet on right now, but I transmogged it to this one because it looks a lot cooler and I actually like having it on. But the dyes are really cool. You can change it to literally whatever color you want. Some of these you do have to buy. Some of them you actually unlock, and some of them are in the hunt pass, which again, you just unlock them. Again, the same thing for the rest of the armor here. You know, you can put a cell on them, you can transmog them, you can change them. But there's also the lantern. You can also transmog the lantern, which in my opinion doesn't really, you know, you shouldn't do that. You probably shouldn't waste your transmog on that. But here you can change it and everything, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now, over on the right here, you can see all of the cells you have on and all of your perks, which that's what cells pretty much are. And then you're going to go to the bottom right-hand corner, and that's going to be your quick bar. I have some potions, which that's your default one. I have Blizz tonic, which once again, we already went through that. That's just more attack power. I got this other tonic, and I have an airstrike beacon, which you unlock a little bit later in the game. But otherwise, that is your loadout. Now, another thing with a bunch of customization that we're going to get into is the personality. The personality is going to allow you to change your title, which so far I only have Slayer, Captain. If you want to get more titles, I think you get them better by upgrading to the Hunt Pass and by mastering weapons and Behemoths. I'm pretty sure that's a reward you get for mastery. But right now, I only have one. And then you can actually change your banner. You can change the icon on your banner as well as the way the banner looks, like the cloth. And you can also change, once again, you can change the color of all these things right through here. And you can also change the post that it's on, which is pretty crazy. Plus, there are different emotes that you can use for planting your banner. I don't even think I've shown you guys how to plant your banner yet, but I will. Give me a quick second. In the personality here, you can change your emotes as well. This right here is my favorite emote out of all of them. It is literally a substitution emote from Naruto. Substitution jutsu, I should say. And this is literally a summoning jutsu from Naruto. It's pretty badass. I like it a lot. For those of you that like Naruto, you'll probably like those a lot, because I definitely do. But that's all your emotes. Signal flare, you can have a different signal flare. Your signal flare is something that you use while you're in a hunt. If your team isn't near you and you find the behemoth, you can send a flare up in the air, and that will it'll show on the compass of your teammates and you, and it'll also show them in the sky where you are and where that behemoth is. So that's just a way to, you know, communicate with your teammates while you're in a hunt. But there is also voice chat, of course. And then hunt arrival is another thing you can do. This is something where every single time you go into a hunt, you get dropped onto the map by the ship that you're riding. You get dropped onto it. So as soon as you get dropped onto it, you do a cool little emote. Some people got some crazy stuff unlocked from the hunt pass. I did unlock the substitution emote for it. Like, I drop in as a log and then substitute out of it. I thought that was cool. I had to get it. It looks dope in game, I'm not gonna lie. And then finally, for the last thing in your menu is going to be your move list. Like I said before, every single weapon has a different move list and different abilities. So as you can see with the chain blades, they got regular attacks, and then they also have the Q, like I was talking about before, where you can dash forward and through enemies, and you can do damage to them. Over on the right, though, you have all of the combinations of clicks you can can do. It also tells you, it also gives you some holding combinations, some tap rapidly, and some repeat. And it also tells you what the numbers that come off the behemoth mean. All the colors, I should say. So the blue colors for the numbers are stagger damage. The stagger damage, when it's built up, can stagger the behemoth, meaning it can knock it over or stun it. The wound damage is going to be, I'm pretty positive, like, don't quote me on this, I'm not huge on wound damage, but I'm pretty sure that is when you hit a severed part and it does extra damage. And then the part damage is going to be, like I said, there's parts that you can break off of a behemoth to make weapons and armor. This part damage is going to be extra when you're hitting one of those parts that you can break off. And then the basic damage is just gray. So you want to make sure you look out for all of that, and you want to make sure whatever weapon that you do end up using that you like, look at the moveset and all of the combos and all of the abilities, everything. You want to know everything about the weapon that you're going to be using. Another thing I'm going to show you guys real quick in this starter guide that I think is somewhat crucial is your friends list here. If you press O, you can look at your friends list. You can add friends by putting in their Epic Games name, and you can also make a guild, and you can add people to your guild, which is pretty awesome. I have a guild right now, the Garke Goers. But yes, guilds and friends lists, very, very easy. You just have to press O. Very easy to understand. You can invite people to your hunts. You can have a total of 4 people in a hunt at a time. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. This is probably the end of this starter guide. I hope I was able to help you guys out with Dauntless, because I know that when I started playing Dauntless, a lot of things that I didn't know that I wish I did know, and I hope you guys take what I said, and you're the best slayers out there. Honestly, guys, thank you for watching this. I hope this was able to help you guys out. I appreciate y'all. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. As you can see, this right here is a hidden cave in the game. I don't know why I'm showing you this, because this is my guild's secret lair. But I just hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I do really hope I was able to help you out. Make sure to leave a like down below. Comment what level you are in Dauntless if you have started it already. If you haven't started Dauntless, just comment something positive below. I will more than likely respond. And also hit that subscribe button for more Dauntless content in the future. We stream Dauntless every single day on Twitch as well if you guys want to come watch some Dauntless gameplay. It's twitch.tv/Garke Games. The link will also be in the description. But guys, the Garke Goers is the community here. We are accepting to all and growing every single day. I promise you guys that, and I'm sure you will not regret subscribing and being a part of this community. And make sure you join our Discord chat if you guys want to stay connected and get notifications for live streams and for videos every single day. So make sure you get into there to stay connected as well. That link will also be in the description. Thank you so much for watching once again. My name is Garke, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I really hope you enjoyed this Dauntless starter guide. Peace out. Much love, guys. Have a great, great rest of your guys' days.